Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy first yoga lunch break of 2021. It's great to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's practice is focused on the neck and shoulders, so helping there be more ease, more space, hopefully a little more mobility and movement. The first portion will be seated, and you're welcome to grab a chair to sit in, or if you like to sit on the floor, go for it. And in terms of props, option to grab 2 yoga blocks. We'll be doing a big forward fold, and so if it's helpful for you to have something to help bring your hands a little closer to the ground, they might be useful, but they're not completely mandatory. And my last piece of preamble is that we're going to start off with some alternate nostril breathing. And so if you haven't washed your hands recently, either go do that. We're going to be touching our face, or grab your hand sanitizer. So I'm doing that now, and then we'll just go ahead and get started. So this is a very pungent alcohol smell. Okay. All right, so alternate nostril breathing. Find a comfortable spot. So if you're seated on the ground, somewhere where your spine can grow nice and long. If you're seated in a chair, you're welcome to kind of lean against the back, but we're really focusing on really lifting up through the chest. Let your shoulders fall down away from your ears. Left hand can rest on your legs. And before we get started, let's just take a couple breaths together. Take a big breath in through your nose. And a breath out your mouth, letting go, softening. Another like that, big breath in, filling the air in your lungs. And a big breath out, maybe an audible sigh. And one more, breathing in. Breathing out, letting go. Good. Now that you're a little more calm with me, bring your hand up towards your face, right hand towards your face. You'll be plugging your right nostril using your thumb and your left nostril using maybe your ring finger, pinky finger, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we'll get this, alternating like this. And so to start, bring your thumb to your right nostril, plug it up, take a breath in through the left nostril. Plug the left nostril, release and exhale out the right. Good. Inhale, right nostril. Plug right, exhale, left nostril. I'll guide you through a few more. Inhale, left. Plug left, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Plug right, exhale, left. Let's do one more together. Inhale, left nostril. Plug left, exhale, right. Good. Inhale, right. Plug right, exhale, left. Keep going on your own. Inhaling left nostril. And nice and easy. Slower than you want to go. As you focus on your breath, can you start to relax your body more? Noticing any tension you're holding between your eyebrows, in your jaw. Maybe soften your tongue down onto the lower palate. Checking in with the shoulders here, noticing any squishing, clenching. Drawing attention to the heart space and the back of the heart space. Can you, as you continue to breathe, tap into that sensation of ice melting into water, water turning to gas. One more full, slow round of this breath on your own. Next time you exhale out the left nostril, you can bring both hands to rest on your lap. Take your time. When you're done, just observe the effect of about 4 minutes of that breath on the way your mind feels, the way your body feels, any sensations you're noticing. Draw a big breath in through both nostrils and a slow breath out the mouth. Good. You can blink your eyes open if they were closed. Some days that might be all you have time for, and sometimes that's enough. All right, we're going to move on with a little check-in through the neck and then a check-in with the shoulders, and then we'll get to some more dynamic movement. So you can stay seated in a chair if that's where you were, and we're just going to gently drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Just really easy. You might feel a slight stretch along the left side of your neck, but this is, like I said, just a check-in, just noticing what it feels like on this side of the neck. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Head comes back to center. Take it over to the other side, stretching through the right side of the neck, noticing any differences in the range of motion. Is this your tighter side? Was the other side feeling a little more rigid? Take a breath in and out. Good. Bring the head to center. Now we'll drop the chin down towards the chest. Think about lifting up, like if you had a bun on the top of your head, kind of like mine. Imagine that from this back crown of your head, you were lengthening up, feeling that stretch along the back of the neck, tops of the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Now carve a line up the wall in front of you with your chin lifting as high as feels comfortable. Just explore what's the range of motion like here now. Maybe you feel a little stretch in the front of your throat. Maybe it's not comfortable to go back that far. Just noticing, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Come back to center. Last little range of motion check. Keep your shoulders still. Just turn your head towards the right. Noticing how far you're able to turn it. Maybe you feel a slight pull across the front of the left shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Slowly back to center and over towards the left. Just checking in, noticing. Resisting the urge to try to fix anything that you notice. We're just gathering information. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Return to center. We'll move on to the shoulders now. And also, remember what this feels like in your body. We're going to revisit some of these same mobility drills at the end of class, and you might notice a difference. So from here, shoulders, squeeze them up towards your ears. So straight up. And shoulders are going to go back now. So pinch your shoulder blades together behind you like you're holding a quarter between them. Good. Now push them straight down. Shoulders are still back. And now they come forward. So curling forward, kind of like cat pose in your back. Let's do 2 more like that. So breathing in, squeeze up. Exhale, squeeze together. Shoulders go back. Breathing in, they lower. And breathing out, they come forward. Good. 1 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pinch back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, roll forward. Oh, it feels so good. All right, we're going to go the other direction now. So come back to neutral. First, the shoulders go forward. Inhale. And now as you exhale, they go down. It feels weird to have your shoulders forward and down. Now they go back, pinching together behind you. And now they lift straight up. Good. Inhale, forward. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, pinch and squeeze. Exhale, lift. One more round, forward. Forward and down. Back and pinch. And up. And release. All right. Little check-in for the shoulders and neck. We're going to make our way onto all fours on your mat or whatever space you have available to move. So you can meet me there now. All right. All fours. We're going to warm up the spine now with some cat and cow. Spread your fingers really wide against the ground. Gently push your hands into the earth. So we're not collapsing down. We're holding the whole spine long with some integrity through the back body. So imagine the length of your spine from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. We're going to keep this awareness on the length and spaciousness of the spine as we move through all of these exercises. So as you breathe in, cow pose, drop the belly, tailbone and chin lift up. Take a couple breaths here, explore a little, shifting forward, backward, side to side, breathing in. And as you breathe out, arch your back like a Halloween cat. Tucking your chin down towards your chest, still pushing those wide, wide hands down into the ground. A breath or two here just to move and explore. And now we'll move, matching breath to movement between those two shapes 3 times. So breathing in, find cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Good, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, articulating all the way through the spine. Last one, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Return to neutral, tabletop, beautiful job. You're gonna bring your left hand more towards the center of your mat. This is feeling like a lot for your wrists. Bring your fist onto the earth. The top of your knuckles can provide a stable foundation if this feels okay on your wrist. So left hand or fist into the earth, legs are still in tabletop. Breathe in, peel the right arm up. It might not come all the way to the sky today. It's all good. We're gonna spend a few breaths here just finding some forward and back movements with the right arm. So stretching through the back body, opening through the right shoulder, maybe twisting through the wrist. Explore here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, reach up high. And as you exhale, thread the needle. Tuck the right arm under this bridge made by your left. Right side of your face, right hand, make their way down onto the earth. For a little more of an opening through the left shoulder, you can snake this top arm around your waist any amount. You're here for 4 breaths. This might feel like a big stretch across your upper back, especially the back of your right shoulder. To intensify, push the right hand down, right arm down into the ground. Relax your face. Let every inhale breathe more space into the places you feel tension. And every exhale lets that tension start to melt. Good. Bring your left hand back to the ground. Inhale, right arm back up to the sky. And exhale, tabletop. Let's take that on the other side. So right hand or fist to the ground. Breathe in, peel the left arm up. Couple breaths here, playing with range of motion, stretching, noticing, moving through the wrist. Marveling at the ways that it's all connected. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes under this time. Do whatever you'd like with your right hand. It can stay right next to your face, kind of helping facilitate this stretch across the back shoulder. Or maybe you turn your palm to face back so the arm's able to bend around. If you have this half bind that I'm doing right now, see if you can drag the right shoulder back behind you, just 1% more to open up, adding a little twist. Take a full breath in. And a full, slow breath out. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Inhale, left arm high. And exhale, both hands come to the ground. Good. All right. This next little sequence can be done in whatever sort of seated position you like. So if it's uncomfortable for you to sit on the ground, you're welcome to go back to your chair or to the couch. Maybe you want to find hero's pose, which is where you're kind of sitting back on your heels. One of your blocks can help decrease the amount of pressure that puts on your knees by widening the angle of flexion in the knees, or you can sit cross-legged if that's comfortable to you. Either way, the stretch will be found. So if you are, it doesn't matter how you're seated, take a big breath in, reach your arms up high. And as you exhale, bend to your left. You're going to be here for a few breaths. So find something to help stabilize yourself so you can really enjoy this opening all along the right side body. You can play a little here with the right arm, noticing kind of pull it back like you're going to dunk a basketball, how that feels. Noticing the way that any tension in the neck kind of travels through the shoulder and the arms. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. With control, bring yourself back up to center. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale over towards the right side, finding that same side stretch, opening up. Letting this be a moment of fluidity and freedom. So we're here in this shape, but you are invited to find any other micro organic movements that help you release, help you let go. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. Slowly and with control, come back to center. Inhale. And as you exhale over to your left, we'll match breath to movement here. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Stay connected to your core for stability. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. This is our last round. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful job. All right, we're going to go to downward dog now. If you don't like down dog, if it's really uncomfortable for you, the next place we're going is a big forward fold. So you're welcome to meet us in whichever of those shapes is more comfortable for you. I will go to down dog with those of you who are there. So lift your hips. Feet are about hips width distance apart. Hands are about shoulder width distance. Fingers are spread wide, providing a nice solid base and foundation so that the spine can be long. Think about pointing your tailbone up to where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you. And can you tap into that vision of your spine, tailbone out through the crown of your head? Can you stretch it even longer, even just energetically? Breathe in. Big breath out. Good. 3 more breaths here in down dog. Maybe you move your head side to side. Just noticing what this feels like. Maybe you're pedaling out through your legs, enjoying this big stretch for the back body. Good. Breathe in, look forward. And as you exhale, here comes the big fold. Walk your feet up near your hands. You can keep your feet, sorry about this foot, I hope you can still hear me. Keep your feet as wide as feels good. Keep your knees as bent as feels good. There are no real rules here, but I want you to let your head hang really heavy. The average human head weighs 10 pounds. That's heavier than the bowling ball that I bowl with. I'm not a very good bowler, if that's any indication for you. So if you think you're relaxing your neck and shoulders, can you relax them even more? Feel the weight your head tugging your spine long. If it helps, you might bring your hands to kind of cradle the back of your skull, using your elbows gently squeezing in to tug the crown of your head just a little closer down to the ground. A couple more breaths here. You can stay in stillness or find some gentle side-to-side movement. Good, nice job. Nice and unhurried now. Bring your hands to your hip creases, bend your knees really generously, and lift yourself carefully, lovingly to stand. All right, we'll be wrapping up standing here. So you're gonna find a nice wide stance on your mat. Bring your hands to interlace behind you, and then roll your shoulders back and down. You might pinch them together slightly. This is a chest expansion. If this is uncomfortable, you can just grab for opposite elbows here. We are looking for shoulders back and down, which helps provide a little more room for the neck. So find that same ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to other shoulder, chin up. This is just a couple moments for you to check in and explore. Keep your breath full and steady. Bringing that sense of unhurriedness into this very moment. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Gently bring your head back to center. Release that grip. Give your hands a little shake. Wrists are shaking. Arms are shaking. This is an embarrassing thing to do on the internet, but you're at home and no one can see you, so give your arms a shake. Give your wrists a shake. Maybe even your head side to side, loosening up any gunk that's still there. Maybe you start to get legs involved. This is a real thing that I've started doing in the mornings. A meditation teacher named Steph that I really love is like really into doing all of this like shaking and like tapping and stuff. It's really great. I'm going to start bringing some of it to class. You're shaking, letting go for 4, for 3, getting weird, for 2, and 1. All right, if I can do it, you can do it. Bring your hands, touch our heart center. Just notice any sensations moving through your body, any heat, any coolness, any tingling. Sensing into all the sensations moving through the body as one big energetic field. Keeping your eyes open. All right, we got 2 more stretches for the shoulders. First one is eagle arms. So feet are still wide, whatever a comfortable distance is for you. Bring your, right elbow to stack over your left, and then palms weave to touch. If this is unavailable, you can grab a big bear hug. It's all good. This might feel like a big stretch across the right front side of the shoulder, and also for your shoulder blades across your back. And so if this is plenty for you, this is a lot, you might stay right here. If you want to add a little bit more movement, making this a more dynamic stretch, squeeze your glutes to hold your hips in place, and as you breathe in, lift your elbows. This can either be elevator lift going straight up, or you can make it a little bit of a back bend. The choice is yours. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, hips stay still, elbows come down towards the belly button, rounding through your back. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift the elbows, maybe find a back bend. And exhale, slowly drawing elbows toward the navel. 1 more, breathing in and lifting. Breathing out, elbows to belly button. Good, release that side. You can give your arms a shake, and we're gonna find it on the other side. So left elbow goes on top of the right, weave the palms to touch. Notice what's different about this side, but resist the urge to judge it or to try to fix it. Work with what is happening in your body. Maybe on this side, you do grab the big bear hug. Solidify your legs, your hips, your glutes. As you breathe in, lift the elbows any amount. And as you exhale, elbows come towards the belly button. Send your hands away from your face to deepen the stretch. Good. Inhale, lift the elbows, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Exhale, elbows to belly button. So smooth and slow. Great job. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Release that. Give your arms a little shake. You're still in that really wide stance. Maybe you widen it even more. We're going to come down into goddess pose or horse pose. where your toes are out, your heels are in. If you're wearing these harem pants like me, the crotch is hanging very low. This looks so weird. Okay, get it together, Abby. Your knees are tracking over your middle or your pinky toe, and you're leaning back like there's a wall right behind you. Start to feel your outer thighs, your glutes turning on to support you here. You're welcome to stay right here and just kind of hold eagle arms if you're enjoying this activation through the legs. To open up a little more across the chest, invitation to bring your hands to your thighs, kind of squatting down like you're like a football coach watching the instant replay. Breathe in, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, gaze over your left. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, looking over the right. 2 more like that, inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop left. Beautiful job. Last one's all on your own. Good, come back to center just for a moment. Re-engage through the legs. Hands are at heart center, embracing this burn. Grateful for the opportunity to feel something so challenging, to feel anything. Just kidding. And as you breathe in, press up, star pose. And exhale, let it all drop. All right, with our remaining 2 minutes, we're going to revisit that same neck and shoulder check-in that we started at the beginning, just to observe what might have shifted with just a short amount of time focusing our awareness and breath on this area. So find your favorite tall seat. Shoulders are down and back. Spine is long. Crown of the head reaches up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, right ear to right shoulder. And maybe you do want to take the chance to deepen this. You might bring your right hand to the side of your head. You're not pushing down. You're kind of like dragging along this diagonal line and thinking about lifting the left ear straight up. Left shoulder stays back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Gently release to center. Left ear comes to left shoulder. Ooh. Checking in, noticing what's different, what's maybe the same. It's all good. Maybe deepen, hand to the side of the head, lengthening this whole line of the body here, breathing in and breathing out. Good, head comes back to center, lift the chin up, see what's available, maybe open and close the jaw a few times. And then tucking the chin down towards the chest, lifting up through the tiny bun on the back of your head. Good, release to center. Just checking in with this side to side movement here, looking towards the right. Ooh. And back to center, then looking towards the left, just noticing what's available. Ooh. Good, back to center. Quick check-in for the shoulders, once in each direction. Breathe in, squeeze up. Breathe out, together and back. Breathe in, straight down. Breathe out, forward and round. Good, come back to neutral. We'll go the other way. Inhale, shoulders come forward. Exhale, down and forward. Still feels weird. Inhale, back and together. Exhale, lift to the ears and release. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you're feeling a little more spacious through the neck and shoulders. Let me know what you'd like to see in future weeks. You can see that I have live streams planned and I've thought of themes, but it's all flexible. We can do whatever you want. So keep telling me what you'd like to see in this space. I love hearing from you. I love adapting and growing together. So here's to taking care of ourselves in 2021. Have a great rest of your day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.